Welcome to another riveting episode of Watch Me Suck at Minecraft. As you know, I wanted to bring back stuff from the ruin that we found in the jungle a few episodes ago. Then, when I was trying to find my way back home, I didn't take them with me. Then again, that was by design, so the sole purpose there was trying to find the way back, and then we'd go back, which is today's episode, grab the stuff, and head back home. Now, I am going to build a road after all. It's going to go behind the shelter and meet up with the village, which ultimately I hope will someday get repopulated. Hey, here's the world. Watch me suck at Minecraft birthday seed. These are days 169, 170, and 171. Last time I was completely flustered, and even though I did get the days right, I just couldn't remember. So here's the world. Go. I got my timer set 5 minutes short of the full duration. Running now. And speaking of now, here's the birthday seed. Now. And we are going to be greeted with monsters, because it's a little early. But what we're going to do is run the player, not stall. There we go. Oh. Daytime. I saw a creeper up ahead. There he is. Hi, creeper. Bang. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't really see any, Over here, creeper. Oh well. Move the player. So we want to go back, and we built these pillars to show where back is. I also forgot to eat before I ended the last episode, so I wound up hanging myself there. And one of the things I forgot to do, well, I didn't forget, I just ran out of time, is along the way I wanted to build some Enderman shelters. If you're not familiar with this series, Enderman shelter is a 5x5 overhang that's 2 meters high, and we fight the Enderman under here. And what happens is, because he's a 3-meter high character, he can't attack you from if you're under here, because he's too tall. He can't fit. So you piss him off, come here, and attack. And let's hit the right button. There we go. So what we're going to do is head back. And while I'm thinking of the jungle ruins, it has been brought to my attention from more than one person that when I was putting windows into the jungle ruin, that apparently one person said I missed one of the 1x1 windows and things could crawl in, and another person said I completely missed the windows behind the stairs that originally, where there's a window. No, not there. Yeah. And I was positive I put them in both cases. However, it could have been that I did physically press the button to plop in glass and it didn't register. It might also be that I completely forgot. Or they're there, but it's just really hard to notice that they are there. So let's put another one here. We want them fairly spread out, but close enough that if we spawn an Enderman and we threaten it and it comes to attack, that we have one of these readily available. So, I mean, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. we have to get other things accomplished, like grab the loot and get back home. But you can see I've left towers so we can see where home is, or in the case here where the jungle ruin is, and that was a complete botch job there. So let's see, about half the day. I think we'll put another, no, we don't have enough of the, oh yeah, we do. Let's put another one here. And the reason that they're 5 by 5 is that it's small enough that if you stand in the center, in most cases you should be able to deal a blow. Or you can move forward and backwards just a little bit. So you could get a full-on attack and then protect yourself. However, this is not something that protects you from the regular creatures of the night. So now we'll go underneath here. Yeah, this was kind of a haul, wasn't it? That's why we got these pillars. Now, not 100% sure where this tunnel system will come out ultimately. I do have a tunnel system that is on the other side of this little mountain range. I know they call it Extreme Hills, but if you're from the 1.0 days, these are mountains. And those are trees. And that is snow. And somebody told me if I collect the snow, I can use that to defeat the blazes in the Nether a little faster. I'm not 100% sure on that. It seems the same source says if they've heard of other ways to kill other creatures and wasn't really sure of its validity. It doesn't hurt to try. I might collect some of that on the way back. Here's the ruin in question. Now what I'm going to do, and I don't know why we're not running, is I'm going to do a little check on the windows. Now someone said here I didn't put any glass, and they were right. I totally missed that. Let's go down here and grab some of the glass. I was positive I did. Well, that's fixed. And someone else said up here I missed a pane. Those are in, that's in. Now these are all in. I probably was at such an angle, kind of like this, looking at a window like that, and you don't see it. But yeah, that, the other one, yeah, legitimately did not bring it. Okay, that's that. I'll put that in there. I was going to save the diamonds, but that tunnel project, I was looking at the video from the previous episode. It's a lot bigger than I thought, so I'm going to have to spend these guys on a pickaxe. What I'm going to do is, okay, day's a little more than half done, is we're going to, okay, I do get the stuff where I want it. Now I'm just contemplating where to put stuff. I believe this is, okay, I want to make it 4 wide, just like that. And I'll stop it there. Oh no, actually I don't want to stop it there. What I meant by that is stop it here was I kind of miscalculated and thought that this was 1 meter higher than what it really is. So forget that. And right now I'm gonna shovel it. I was preserving it because I want to get some snowballs. And here we go. Direct access. And spin around. And here. Anything of importance? Oh yeah, we want to take the gold with us. Got some creeper gets we want to take. The tapedo. We want the tapedo. And we want the flint. And the rest can stay behind for now. So here, and just like the regular roads, we're going to put a half slab in for easy transitions at a later point. The idea is to just get this started and try to be on solid ground. Then run out. Okay, it's starting to get a little dark anyway. So what we're going to do is go over to our tunnel system. We only have 20 torches. We can remedy that situation when we get to our tunnel. Okay, player needs to run and is refusing to accept the double tap. Now to protect ourselves from being attacked from behind, again we're going to do some half slab work here. Is, whoa, stutter, is we'll do that. No monsters can get through, maybe an ocelot, and we'll have a window as to the progress. And I'm down to 15 frames a second. Back to 30. This thing gets hung up on 30 now. Used to be that it would go to 45, maybe dip to 30. Now it's constantly 30. I mean, at least it's playable. I miss the good old days of older games where they actually compensate the game speed to the frame rate. And it didn't work on every computer, but games like Doom 2, and Quake to an extent. Yeah, Quake 2 did it as well, but again to an extent where as your frame rate slows down, the action in the game would slow down so you still can retain control of what's going on. Games today are not like that. If your frame rate is slow, everything stays the same. Of course, like I said, not all computers work that way. I've played Doom on a 386SX computer running at 20 megahertz. And for those of you that are too young, this was the time when a math coprocessor was a somewhat pricey option, not included. You had your SX chips, which is your basic processor, and the math coprocessor would literally be burnt out. And then you had your DX processors, which, by the way, also the SX-DX designations were with 486 chipsets as well. And DX, well, that means it had a coprocessor. But anyway, I was playing Doom on a 386 SX 20 megahertz, and well, that on the particular computers that I was playing on, there were Wangs. Yes, this was before That's before there were just two computer giants. It was a Wang computer, which was PC compatible, and when the frame rate slowed down, the action didn't, and the game was ridiculously unplayable. In fact, if you turn left or right, you literally did like a 120-degree turn. So if you're turning right, it looked like you were turning left. It was just totally unplayable. But if you played it on normal skill, it wasn't nearly as bad, but you could tell it. I mean, playability, you really had to feel for it. Then I've heard some computers actually overdid the compensation, and whatever increment you could move, shoot, or whatever at the full 35 frames per second repeated at single frames per second, resulting in a game that ran really, really, literally slow as molasses. I had a 486SX for my first gaming computer, 20 megahertz, and let's just say that in order to make Doom play halfway decently, you had to make it look like it does on the Super Nintendo. Only difference is, of course, the PC version had floors and ceilings. But, people are talking about how you can't see anything in the Super Nintendo version because they double up the pixels in terms of the width. That's how the low detail setting works in Doom. And I had to use that, although I did it full screen. And the game ran 320 by 200, so I was running it at... So the display looked like it was 160 by 200, although the scoreboard actually maintained the full detail. And the frame rate wasn't anywhere near as good as the Super Nintendo version, because the Super FX chip, I know it ran on the FX2, but in general the SFX chip ran at 21 megahertz, identical to my 486 machine. And the frame rate actually was very good on the SNES version, but what really slowed things down wasn't the graphics, it was the action. And the problem with that is the main CPU only ran at just a little under 3.6 megahertz. So you get this graphics powerhouse running the game at a rate that honestly could have been capable of drawing the full game in full detail. But I guess they wanted to ensure that the frame rate wouldn't drop. But again, when you ran into monsters, the frame rate would drop. I hear monsters on this side. I hope it's because I'm about to bore through the hill and not hitting a cave system, which will be blocked off. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I have a feeling it is a cave system, because that's... or a room or a dungeon, because that little sound effect there indicates such. It's my squeaky office chair here. Alrighty. And the reason I get rid of that is I want this to be stone or cobblestone. So again, like any time before, if a creeper cometh, the destruction is minimal. We made quite a bit of progress here. But it's still dark. So, we're still gonna go forward here. Must be close. So one thing I forgot to see is where we are height-wise. So hit F3, we're at 69, which is 6 above sea level. And I think now we finally hit terra firma on the other side. Terra firma, terra firma. Yeah, every once in a while the Boston accent comes through. But I live in central Massachusetts, so sometimes you hear it, sometimes you don't. Some have it, some will not. I usually don't. I usually don't have it. I see daylight. Yep, we broke through. It's apparently the next day, because I hear a skeleton frying. This is actually pretty good timing. We got this far. And the whole purpose was to build this. There's a skeleton, he's still not dead. Oh, I see what you're doing. You died. Ooh, I like this sword. This sword is epic. Now who? I hear you, but I don't see you. That means you can't exist. Alrighty. I guess I'm not going to spend all day on this. Ooh, didn't mean to hit that. Oh well. Okay, we really need to move forward. Yeah, this has got to go. Oh, this has got to go. Go. Oh, we can't. Uh-oh. And no more schlevels, as I call them. Oh well. We broke through. That's the good thing. Now to see where it comes out, because... Oh, we can get away with this height. That'll work. And we are low on the food department. There we go. I think what we can do here... Actually, let's not. We got the most important stuff that we need. And we're going to have to build a road there. And so see, we can go up here, dig this hill out a little bit, go through here, run the player. One of the things we need to do, as we usually do, yeah, we don't want that, is we do our breeding. People like the breeding. It's a mundane task, but people like it. So we do it. For all to see. And I don't have enough. I don't have enough snowballs to test that theory about blazes and the how they hold up. Okay, so somewhere around here-ish, the road shall travel behind the farm and all that wonderful stuff. As we approach, there's the farm. And we gotta do a bit of the population growth here. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mow this row down and not pick anything up. So we gotta drop something. You gotta, definitely not that, or that. Now we're picking up the right thing. Now, I'm not sure. Can we? Yeah, we can plant a tomato or potato. We'll put potatoes there, and side opposite, maybe some carrots. Because ultimately, we're not going to need all that sugar cane. And we know what time it is. It's everybody's favorite. It's population control. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what happened. You escape. You know what happens to escapees. They die. Oh, you escape. Hate to do that to you, but that's what happens when you do something you shouldn't. Alrighty. Grab the feathers. This is not going as fast as I planned. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna pick up what we can, and what we can't, we can't. Remember what happens to escapees. So what we're gonna do now is gonna move these here, and whip them at the wall. Two. Got two in that clip. Two there. And two there. Oh, we got two chickens and nothing there. Now what we're gonna do, we're not gonna go slaughter the cows. I want to see if I redid the fence. So, because when I was trying to lead them in, they would hang up on themselves. As you can see, they glide in and out. Alright, we did that. And again, we need to find carrots for the pigs. Carrots that don't exist. As of yet. Alright, I keep saying that I'll make this map available at some point in time. Like I said, I have so many broken projects, although now I think I might have enough to consider it good. That we can offer it up. So I think it's probably about time to do that. And let's get down one of these guys. Then there we go. Sort of. I'm not getting anything back. I get an apple. Well, I'm not going to waste time looking for saplings. Just not gonna happen. And I know it is audible because I've heard it in videos, but just barely. If you hear a sound that sounds like a tin can being kicked around, there's a loose piece of siding on this apartment house that I live in. And it's aluminum, so when the wind blows, you hear it making noise in the background. Alright. I think 8 of those will be enough. We're going to start doing some decorative work here. Ooh, you know what I can do while I'm here? Enchantment! I feel special. 3, 6, all 7 points. Efficiency 1, unbreaking 1. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Alrighty. Don't tell me it's already getting dark. It's 1. Let's see. 2, 3. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but I think we might be safe. I forgot to do something with these. Forgot to make some half slabs. Run! What I do is $12 of them. Head back out. It should be safe enough to head out. We've blocked the monsters from any access to getting into the pool area. I mean, the spiders are probably going to be the only ones that can successfully get in. And skeletons might possibly shoot us. You know what? This is good enough. I'll use that instead. Do is give each chair gets a table, and each one will get a light. I'll put that there and that there. There. You can relax, enjoy the pool. And one of the things I did notice in the last video is I never fixed this cockeyed design problem I have. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to go about it. 4 that way, 4 that way. Yeah. So the monsters want to get at me and they can't. Oh, look, a villager. Too bad I don't know how to cure you. See, we're safe here, outside at night. And look at this nice fireplace. Got a couple of chickens we can eat. Now here is... I could put a table there. Enjoy the fire, you know? Oh, wow, that sounded weird. Alrighty. We put a table there. And maybe a table there. But we'll put a real table in where the seats are, next to the fireplace, that everybody can enjoy some warmth. Let's make sure we don't have what we... Oh, we got a guest. Alrighty. 2 of those. Just put that over there for now. Oh, I didn't need that many. Oh, well. Nope, not that door. Must be one of the side doors. No, it ain't this one. They can't get in. So I'm going to do here is... We built too many of those pieces. Then... Here we got a nice little table. What we can do is... put a side table on each like that. And we don't need to put a torch on the other ones because, well, there's light there. And nothing can spawn in here because we got lights inside. There's the moon. Has anyone seen Enderman? Oh, hi, Creeper. You can't get me. So we got some lounge chairs. Got a nice little seating area next to the fireplace. Get some seating there. If I can think of anything to decorate it up a little better, I might, but I'll leave it at that for now. Wow, I can't believe that the last day is pretty much upon us. That's how fast this is all going. Let's see. We need shovel, and a shovel. And then go back upstairs. Wow, actually went right through the door. Didn't hang up or anything. That's amazing. Alright, we're good there. Last day is upon us, 171. Gonna put away these feathers. And we got creeper guts. We got enough creeper guts and some sand. So we can go all TNT here. Not remember which way it goes exactly. There's a TNT. And yeah, that'll work. And a pressure plate. And I'll take the extra building materials there. Extra sand there. Getting all flustered. Okay. Put the gold iron there. Put the gold there. The monsters are dying out there. And the last day is upon us. Day 171. And I'm sure there's a creeper around here somewhere. I know there was one in this vicinity. And you probably... I saw the skeleton, but don't care. I do know in this vicinity, going out this way, which by the way, this is when we were trying to find the end portal when we had some Eyes of Enders. See, what a lot of people do is they wait till they collect enough Ender Pearls and blaze powder, and they just wait till they collect enough and just go for it all at once. Me, I didn't. And what I did was, when I threw one of the pearls up in the air, is I obviously walk in the direction to recapture the pearl if it doesn't break, and then extrapolate a little bit and build a pillar. And in the case of these is when the other ones somewhat start to disappear. I mean, not totally. Now, the reason why we're going here is we want to test that theory of snow and snow and blaze rods. Although I'm wondering if there might... I don't know if any of it is truly factual or not. Because somebody told me hitting a creeper with a sword that's capable of fire damage is not a good thing. It didn't seem to really make that much of a difference. Of course, you know, he blew up because I got too close. But other than that, nothing really happened. It would just suffer like every other creature did. And I'm not gonna cut down those trees because we don't really need to. We can see the next pillar. And that's another mine shaft. And we're going to cut down this one. It's blocking the view. knock some of this down, too. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. That should be enough. The idea is we want to see these pillars. Like we can over there. Any more food? No. Oh, I forgot to put away the, some other stuff. Well, we're going to test that little blaze rod theory. And, well, we found out the, as I said, hitting the creeper with the fire aspect sword not being a good idea turned out to be a myth. Or at some point it probably wasn't a good idea and that got changed. And of course, before we head on in, we're going to take anything of importance. And yeah, that's important. So is that, and that, and that. Definitely that, that, that. Swap out the shovel with the bow. Don't care too much about the rest. And move. Player didn't move. Oh, crap, we didn't bring food. That's not a good thing. And then I randomly hit buttons. Let's go back. Food's kind of important. We actually kind of need it. We've put away a little too much. It was 2.5. Minor waste, no big deal. Okay, so what I want to do here is arm myself with snowballs. We just want to look for a blaze rod and see if this snowball theory holds true, because I don't really read the manuals. The online wiki, it's force a habit to just not read it, even if I want to. Hey, I'm getting my 45 frames a second. Come on, blaze rods, I want to test this theory. Is it because I got snowballs that you're gonna not show up now? Yeah, that's probably it. I don't want to explore too far because 1.5 is supposed to have some it doesn't seem to hold true. Uh-oh. Okay, I know where I'm at. I spun myself too fast. Oh, no. Well, if I fell down there it wouldn't have mattered, but... Problem there is, well, actually, there isn't a problem, because it's nothing more than just a stairwell to dig out some of that structure. Alright, we're good. Let's head back out. We can reset this timer. We don't need it. Okay, we found 2 theories that were wrong. Put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there. Well, put it with that. That there, that there, that there. You can leave the rest for now. How much of the day has gone by? Oh, almost the whole day. So let's just go do what we normally do when the day's about to end and do everybody's favorite project. Opening up, getting that mineshaft system completed, which we know we won't do today. The sun's about to set, so it's not really worth even bothering to try anything else right now. I think I do actually have enough now that I will put a link in the description and you can download an updated version of this map. There, I've forgotten that for the longest time. Then continue this little project. I'm pulling the thing away a little too fast. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Alright, let me just look here. Where can we... TNT... Okay, what we'll do is TNT here, chicken here, pressure plate here, ooh, redstone. We're low enough for redstone. Now, jump. And we don't want anything spawning in here. There, that serves that well. Now we gotta keep an eye out for the moon. That way we know that night's about half over and need to wrap this little project up. And you know, I finished that tunnel, sort of. So I'm not too worried about using the diamond pickaxe right now. It's there to be used and abused. Okay, no. That's because I was in the Nether and did not put things back the way they were. And of course, as I've mentioned many a time, and as usual for those that may be first-time watchers, because it seems that the popularity of this series is starting to grow. Used to be it took about a week and a half to get 10 views. Now I almost get that in a single day. Getting 70 in a week on the newer videos that exist, which is quite an accomplishment for a nobody. Probably because people realize there are older people that play this game. You get some wise-ass punks every now and then that say that people my age shouldn't be playing Minecraft, when one of the most popular Minecraft players is my age. And that guy is one who I reference a lot, Paul Soares Jr. Then supposedly there's Gaming Grandma, whatever her name is. I think she might literally be senior citizen age. Alright, I'm not sure what time of day it is. So what we're gonna do is... oh, there's the moon. Okay, we don't need to continue up. Nice jump. It worked, though. But I ran, and of course, the double tap wasn't accepted. And for those of you that don't have the game, when you double tap your move forward button, it's supposed to go from walking to running. And per usual, that did not happen. Okay, something right here. Ruh-roh. Yep, something's definitely wrong here. This whole system is off by one. Not good. And we'll leave that alone because I think that's a double there. Yeah, get these problems now while we can, right? Fix them, then we don't have to worry about them. Ooh, iron. We like our iron. Hit it. I don't know why you just stopped. And of course we'll just throw a torch in there just so it doesn't give us problems. I think now we can head back up. Oh, suddenly we just move. Absolute control over the game. What's that? I ain't got a clue. Okay, time to head back up. Ever so slowly getting deeper into the earth. And once we get that far, then we'll pick these random little tunnel openings that's what those squares and rectangles are, and look for goodies. Yep, day's just about over. And before we make that final jump, make sure we're clear. No Enderman. Where are they as of late? I don't see them anywhere. Alright, time to head in. I don't see them anywhere. I don't know if I hear him. But right now, it's more important to get back in and move the player a little bit. And this will be this exciting episode of Watch Me Suck at Minecraft. Days 169, 170, and 171. And we need to move. We'll pop these 8 in here. And that'll be this episode. I hear a Enderman, but unfortunately, we ran out of time. This is GeorgeF551 saying, eat your chicken, and have a good one.